Libra, somebody is seriously heartbroken because they feel like they did not get any recognition and reward from you. You may have gone out on a single date with someone and like something happened to where like the person feels like you don't like them, or this could be you. I see 314413. Under the deck, it's like nobody's somebody has a lack of tolerance. Like they're like, I'm not waiting. This could be a Cancer with the number 4 and the color green. The Emperor here with recognition and reward. This is somebody that is held in a high regard. This person could be financially stable. I'm getting the feeling that like a woman, you know, thought that they were going to, like bag this rich guy. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't really go that way. You know, like you went on a date or a couple dates. You might have even had like relations with him. Seven of Swords. Love begins and Seven of Swords. So no love began. It's because this guy's heart chakra didn't open up. The World. He might have a lot of other options. This is somebody who travels a lot. This is somebody who gets a chance to move around. He could have up to 4 options available. 2 of Cups. Yep. So, let's see here. Spirit is saying to have strength. Wanted a 2 of Cups with this Emperor. King of Swords, but they're in their head. You know, somebody's in their head because they're like, I'm not getting a call back. I'm not getting the response that I normally get. This is becoming a burden with the 9 of Wands. It's like harder than it usually is for this Libra, honey. Okay, or this Emperor, for real. Somebody is sending this Emperor through the shits. King of Wands in reverse. That's right. And see what it is with the heart chakra in reverse? See, somebody has a lot of options, and the other person feels like it's fucking with their self-esteem. But you know what comes after that, right? So if you start like hurting an Emperor's feelings, like they're probably gonna be like yeah, death. They're gonna put it to death, you know. So be careful with that. We got the Queen of Swords here. And then you have the King of Swords right there. So the King of Swords, Queen of Swords might be the one. Libra, that might be you. Who is who's now got your back turned to this situation. You know, because you're starting to feel like it's wasting your time, robbing you of your energy. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So, this motherfucker's not really coming off the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, the money is gonna stop if their heart chakra doesn't open. And that's on period. Because this person's becoming impatient, right? Look, material and spiritual prosperity in reverse. Triumph in reverse. And then look, my material and financial challenges, accelerated motion in reverse. And then here it is. I'm telling you right now. So be careful that you don't get heartache and loss. Okay, you're gonna have to open up that crown chakra, and if you want to get that money, you're gonna have to warm the heart. If the Emperor, if you want to get Libra, the feminine Libra, you're going to have to warm the heart. Because this Libra doesn't want the money. This Libra wants balance. This Libra wants justice. This Libra wants justice. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put some money on this because I was feeling money was in here. This is some sort of transactional relationship on period. Because this Emperor's here. The Emperor got some bread. The Emperor has something like a farm, some land, something. He's saying you're too in your head, though, Libra. You're taking on more than you need to. Boring and rich. Maybe that's how Libra feels about that rich Emperor. Lone in reverse. Didn't I say that? You're getting the keys in reverse. You don't open up that heart chakra, you know? But somebody's got too many options. So when you spread your energy thin like that, you run the risk of heartache and loss, you know? So that's cool. It's all good. Financial karma. Let's see. Why is there financial karma? Sex, money. Sex and money. In reverse. It didn't go well. Call back in reverse. And you've weathered the storm well. All right. So it looks like the storm is over. You know, this is probably like a situation where the person like had smelly breath or something. So you wasn't really feeling it anyway. I get it. Let's get some gossip cards. I'm trying to go fast with these because the upload, I'm trying to find a rhythm, like what kind of, you know, it's all good. You know, Libra, you know, because I'm September 17th. I'm almost a Libra. Motherfucker probably got stinky breath, huh, Libra? Gaslighting, gas breath. Gaslighted. Reality distortion, emotional manipulation, questioning sanity. You're imagining things. Yeah, this person probably plays on, you know what I'm saying? Like, because your heart's never really truly closed. So they probably just playing on your emotions, you know? Gaslighting. Making you think you're imagining things, right? Or is that what you're doing to them, Libra? Whatever it is, somebody's putting a death to it. Ascension. Bam. Somebody's putting a death to it. Spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, elevating myself. Yeah. So what happens sometimes, like, let's say you're coming out of that, like you're starting to spiritually ascend, and like, somebody is ascending, the masculine or the feminine. And the way that they handled things before, how they got down, they know they're going to have to make some changes. And, whoever's in your life is going to be in the line of fire. That's just how it is, You're making any kind of change. Food changes, whatever. On red, 2. Ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. Yep. So that's here with this Ace of Pentacles reverse. They're just busy, you know, exploring new options. And it looks like expanding themselves here with the World card. Like, yeah. And the King of Wands. Having some reflection time, and just not wanting to give any energy to anyone else, because that's what's going to be necessary, okay, when you are ascending. And you no longer want to be Krishan Rock, right? No. I'm just playing, but you want to, it's like that kind of energy. You no longer want to be who you were before. So some things got to go. All right, so let's get under the deck. We got Mirror, Mirror. So that's like facing yourself and others, reflective, relationships, awareness, self-awareness, and what you see is you. So we did have the King and the Queen of Swords here. So that might be something that both of you realize at some point in time. That, of course, like we, like, for instance, the chef and the one who cooks the food for the obese person, like they have an alignment, right? The cop and the robber, right? The cop's looking for the robber's looking out for the cop. They have an alignment. So that might be something that's recognized, but it doesn't necessarily mean that like cops need to hang out with robbers. You feel me? So that's also recognized. So anyway, let's go to a animal spirit card so that I could give you some like energy for whoever this is who's making an ascension in their life. And like, this could help you receive confirmation. The oyster in reverse. So maybe there will have to be some opening up, right? Or is it best to stay closed? Yeah, patience, secret, keeper, hiding inner treasure. So, ascension is a lonely process, right? And you're going to have to like really go through a process of keeping it real with yourself with the Seven of Swords. And when you are ascending, sometimes you like say things, gaslighting here. You say things that like you might not have said in the same way if you had a little bit more tact. Sometimes things just come out like word vomit, and that can mess with your money. No loan. So it may be best for character building an ascension to move on with the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, you know, and carry that load and carry that burden alone so that you can create new opportunities here that may not include love and romance, but will include other, you know, signs and other energies that can kind of help you to ascend, right? And to expand and create, right? Aces of Pentacles, like opportunities. So when the oyster is out of balance, reluctant, gripping, clams up. To bring into balance, share something. Okay, so it's better to be open, right? You're open up. Feels blessed, generous, and masterful. So the only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it you've been hesitant to share? The world is waiting to see. So they want you to come out and open up your heart, Libra, right? So that you can get the keys. Okay? Because right now, you might be feeling as if you're being ignored, but I don't think you are. I think that it's just time for you to focus on other things. And then once you do, right, you come out, you're more expressive, it's going to bring that in for you. Okay, Libra, I hope you enjoyed your message. Signing out. Karma Goddess.